Hey, what's up, everyone? Hope everyone's having a pleasant evening. I wanted to take some time to discuss the Gold Eagle sales for today. Sporting the new Type Two reverse. Of course, just like the Silver Eagle, this one had a lot of acclaim going into the overall sales activity for this morning, and leading up to the sale of each of the different size of gold eagles, including the 4 coin set. So what we're going to do is we're going to just kind of take a look at all of the listings on the US Mint website. As you can see, we're on eBay, but we're also going to take a look at the confirmed eBay sales of confirmed orders that have gone through to this point. The people that did order them should have received their confirmation email by now. It's not as quick as it used to be, where you order the coin and then, like, right off the bat, within minutes, you receive your confirmation number. I've heard it's been taking a while. Now, I didn't order any of this. It's just, the gold is a little bit too rich for me. I mean, I could get something like the 10th ounce or quarter ounce, but, but I have other things that I'm saving up for, in terms of maybe the upcoming Morgan Dollar release, which is going to be in a few weeks, or a week rather. But we're going to go ahead and take a look at this. It's sold relatively quickly. The 1/10 ounce, of course, is the one we'll take a look at first. That's not the one. I'm sorry. That's the old reverse. We got to go all the way to July. Here we go. So we got the 1/10 ounce. And you guys can see the new reverse on here. So there's the issue price of $3.15. This is what the reverse looks like with that new design. The outgoing design was just okay. I think this one is quite attractive with the pairing of the St. Gaudens obverse. But we do have a product limit of 10,000 and a mintage limit of 20,250. So they have a few of these that they had withheld, and I have a feeling that they're going to do a Type 1, Type 2 release sometime later on in the year, or before the year is over. Oh, by the way, I'm going to give my assessment on what I think is going on here, because obviously these things are being flipped on the secondary market. We're seeing confirmed sales on eBay. But this one, $315. So that's the smallest fractional out of the bunch. And then you have the quarter ounce in here as well. This one was $715. A much lower product limit, only 3,375 was available this morning for sale. Household order limit is 1, and that's the same for every product on board in this one. Mintage limit 13,625. So that's what that one looks like. So that's $715. We go to the half ounce, and this one is that's a hell of a premium, don't you guys think? $1,375. Price of gold right now is 18 something. So this is probably the biggest premiums that I've seen on bullion through the U.S. Mint in quite some time, where it's approximately $450 over spot price for a 1/2 ounce coin. Product limit, very, very skinny here at 2,000 pieces. Mintage limit's 12,000. So it looks like for each one of the fractionals of gold, they withheld approximately 10,000 pieces for what I foresee as being like a 2-coin set. So a Type 1, Type 2 of the same fractional weight. That's going to be sold sometime later this year. We'll see if that happens. I don't know what the overall plan is. But the 1/2 ounce, $1,375, that just seems like a lot to me. The 1 ounce is $2,700. Talk about a premium and a half right there. The 1 ounce is your most popular selling weight of gold, and there was 5,625 pieces available for ordering this morning. All right, and then finally, they did sell a 4-coin set for all 4 of them for $5,055. Yeesh. All right, but that's all 4 coins with the new modified reverse. And there you go. There is the rest of your product limit for each one of the coins. So I guess I'm incorrect in saying that they will release a Type 1, Type 2 reverse thing later on. What they did was they took the 10,000 product limit or whatever was left over to total the mintage limit, and they put it together in a 4-coin set. So I'm sorry. I should have read that, and I knew about it, and I totally forgot about it. But $5,055. If your pockets were lined with gold dust and diamond fairies, you would have been able to get this. Now, the first question on everybody's mind, and some of you probably have already done your research, you know, especially after the coins went unavailable or went sold out. Now, out of all of the coins that did sell, I believe the 1/4 ounce was the one that actually shows sold out. No, it says remind me. So they all say remind me. I thought one of them said sold out. But these are going to end up maybe possibly re-entering into possible future order, if and only if there's any to be added in there. The U.S. Mint, like I had stressed before, will audit all of the orders that had come in. If there's duplicate orders, they'll go ahead and, you know, right size that and do all that great stuff. And then however many coins are left over, they're going to re-inject onto the U.S. Mint website. And then as long as you hit the remind me feature, you'll know if that's going to be something that's going to happen. All right. So there's one of 2 things that's going to happen when you're a buyer of this, okay? Or maybe 3. Okay, the third choice, I'm just going to go ahead and say, you're going to keep these, which probably amounts to less than 10% of the buyers of the coins. Okay, the second individual that would buy these would send them off to grading, and then will probably end up selling those. And then the number one, I would say, group of people will buy these and then flip them for immediate profits. So they're going to pump and dump. Is pretty much what it's going to be. So how much are all the coins selling for? I'm sure that's a question that is weighing heavily on each of your minds. So I put in 2021 West Point Gold, which is what all of these are. These were all minted at the West Point. Right there. And they'll say Type 2 if it's the new revised reverse. So first listing is going to be that mega 4-coin set. As you guys know, $5,055 is what the sold price is. This one right here is sold for $59.50. All right, so let's do a little bit of basic math. Approximately 13% of that is going to go toward eBay fees and processing of the payment. All right, so it's looking like that the person that sold this, thinking that they could get away with making like a lot of money, is only going to be making a few $100. All right, so that's really not fantastic compared to some of the other U.S. Mint products that I've seen in the past. The profit margin is not fantastic on this. It's a little bit stinky, if you know what I mean. The 1/4 ounce right here, that's sold for $715. Now, the profit looks a little bit better on this one. It's $380, give or take, and then you got to take off about $50 for fees. And you're looking at right around $330 in profit. That actually looks very good, very attractive for the 1/4 ounce. 1 ounce coins, we're at $32.95 for this one, where the coin had sold for, I think, $2,700. if I'm not mistaken, for the 1 ouncer. 2,700. All right, so we have a profit of $595. We're going to take away, actually quite a bit. We're going to take away, what's 13% of that? It's a lot. $380 or something like that. So that's like a $200 profit. This one right here, let me revise that. Yeah, it's about $300 profit for this one. So whether you bought the 1 ounce or the 1/4 ounce, the profit seemed to be the same, which is strange. But let's see here, another 4-coin set. A best offer was accepted. Here's another one right here at $6,099. That other one sold pretty close, within $140. Yeah, the profit's not that good on that, ladies and gentlemen. $300-400 tops on something that you had paid $5,000 for is not a very wise, like, quick flip. You know, it's not even that quick. Now, if you had paid for the overnight shipping, that's another $20-30 that's going to come off of your profit. I'm just saying. There's a 1/10. Here's another 1/10. This one is a graded example. It looks like a type 1. Type 2, 1/4 ounce, $9.59. Man, they're okay. Another one here for $9.49. That's the type 2, 1/4 ounce. These people are afraid of profit, I tell you. Or maybe the profit just isn't there on this particular release. Here you go. For a 1/10 ounce, that was $315. You could go through all that trouble, ordering from the mint, and then flip your coin for $40-50 profit. Need I say more? That's 4 1/4. This one right here is $400. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there are a few things at work here that could possibly have affected the profit on this release. And the first one is rather common sense. I would say that people aren't digging on the design. I would love to hear your thoughts. It's cool. And, you know, it's a very crisp, very well executed reverse design. Okay, you can't really go wrong with the St. God and Zomverse, of course. I don't know. PMs generally have been performing really well, although PMs have kind of dropped roughly 10% here in the last few weeks. So silvers also went from like $28 an ounce to $25. Are we seeing a crash finally? Are we seeing things settle down in the PMs market? Is this kind of like a first indicator? I mean, the West Point proof Silver Eagles seem to be performing well over here. For 2 coins, $330. They've doubled up the profit. Even as a matter of fact, it's 120% profit on that. So that's pretty good. With seeing something like that, the other X factor, could it be wallet fatigue? Like, you always kind of hinged on people and investors making a good deal of money from the crypto market. And the crypto market, while it appears to be kind of like settling down a little bit, we're seeing little upticks here and there in certain like altcoins and other crypto firms. The easy money isn't there to be reinvested into something like this. Okay, regardless of what your thoughts are and what your stance is on this new reverse. I mean, it's really attractive. But are we seeing a lot of wallet fatigue? Like, there's not nearly as much money out there today, investor money, kind of big bank money, or whatever, whoever is investing in these, are they all in right now? Is that another thing? We are in the end of July, and people are still on vacation. I wouldn't think that would play a huge role in people getting involved in this. I mean, the mint did sell out of these coins. There is no doubt about it. I mean, they sold out within, I think, half an hour of each one. The mintages are tiny on them. But I would have to say, based off of what I'm seeing on the secondary market, it's either the design didn't appeal to 100% of the people that wanted it. Okay? It just is what it is. Or are people tired of these kind of like Wild West offerings from the U.S. Mint, where it's like, I mean, you saw the 1 ounce coin price of gold is $1,800, $1,850, or whatever it is, but they're asking $2,700. The premiums are through the roof right now, whereas customarily on something that was $1,800 melt value, they would be selling those type of coins for $2,300. It's $400 more than that. And guess what? They still manage to sell out. I mean, it's the mint. They sell it. They ship it out. Finito. Fin. It's all done. They've made their money. But the people that ordered it, hoping that they would flip it and make a pretty good amount of money off of it, it's not happening. Things are not stewing properly here, and this is kind of startling, to say the least, because this is a release that people were looking forward to because of that new reverse, and it's beginning to show cracks in the armor, just like the overall stamina level of people's purchasing power when it comes to these high-end collectibles. Like, they can only tolerate so much. And when people buy, say, a 1 ounce gold for $2,700, and they turn around and flip it on eBay, there's going to be a market cap for something like that. And if it's $3,000, where you're going to be, at the end of the day, making maybe $50 or $100, that is the ultimate cap of what people can afford to spend and invest in these gold items, okay? And the thing that you want to keep in mind with this, because it is the first release of this new design, people see a lot of collectability in it. So it's not like you're buying 1 ounce of gold. You're buying 1 ounce gold, almost commemorative type of coin. It's a proof coin. So it's not like your standard BU, just run-of-the-mill, made for bullion investing and trading type of monetary instrument. So that's what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to bring this point home to you, just kind of recap things with the Gold Eagle reverse. Yeah, it's sold out. I would say it's pretty successful for the mint. But at this point, it probably wouldn't hurt if you had some of the lower sized coins, like the 1/10 and 1/4 ounce. Probably send that puppy right to PCGS, get your first strike. You could probably double your money that way. I would say historically we'll see a projection where the PM market and coins and all that stuff come alive during the holidays like we normally see it. So if you could stand to kind of sit on these, hold on to them, do your grading and do whatever you need to do, that might be the best course of action. Because these will have quite a bit of staying power based off of the low availability. The supply of these is really, really small. And people will look back and say, yeah, this is the undisputed key, because it's the first year of the Type 2 reverse. And there aren't that many of them. But I wanted to talk about that. I want to thank you guys for joining in this evening to take a look at this with me. The Gold Eagle sales. And sales were robust. but the secondary market sales tell a little bit of a different story. There's actually quite a bit of open sales for the coins. So if I went and clicked off of sold items, you will see that there are 595 results for 2021 West Point Gold. But in any event, that's where we're at on this one. So let's see if the wallet fatigue factor kind of plays into the Morgan dollar, peace dollar release here in about 8-9 days. That'll be interesting to see how it all develops. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and that was somewhat entertaining for you. Feel free to hit the like button. Feel free to share the video, and please do subscribe. I am over the moon tickled that I have gotten so much support over my 11-12 year stretch on being on YouTube, and it's just incredible. And yeah, thank you for all your support, guys. I'm your host, Sean. You guys have a fantastic evening, and I'll see you on the next coin video. Take care.